check if we had a report. This seems familiar. And they're like, what's the address? And they're like, okay, there's that. It's like, yeah, chief, we had a call there the last time for a male in their mid-20s. For a male in their mid-20s for an insertion. And they're like, okay, it's the same thing, right? And they're like, yeah, I think it's the same guy. But it's like a whole different tour. But now they're realizing it's like, oh,
wait,
it's this guy again.
No.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, it's this guy again. And this time was a cucumber.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
it gets worse.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's even worse.
He outdid himself that.
This man enjoys vegetables.
I wouldn't be surprised the next call you get is with a banana.
Dude, Rule 34
At least that's
VeggieTales.
mushy
Man's
enough.
computer.
Man, he's doing it in reverse.
Bro, Reddit going wild.
Bro, next one's gonna be a eggplant, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna root for one of those leaves like the what is it
A leak.
it has like the yeah that one. And I bet.
No.
What?
Cause that's even bigger. That's even bigger than a banana, cucumber, and a carrot.
Yeah, so this time was
I
a
don't-
cucumber, and this time they just gave up. They didn't even make the attempt. It was legit just EMTs and that's it. We had EMTs and you know that signal's only for EMS. No fire company wanted that. They weren't going to it. They're like, all right, sir, just arch
Dude,
over.
the poop shit again? Fuck off.
They're like, all right, dispatch, get us that, get us, can you print out that beyond fire? Yes, they realize, and they're just like, you know what? Don't even make the attempt. Just transport them. That's it. Nothing else.
They're like,
Just
I'm
leave it
done
as
with
that.
doing this to this dude. It's time we
Yeah,
just
enough.
transfer
Yeah.
them and let other people do it to him. I had
Full
enough drama
century.
today.
Oh no.
But those fire guys just want to fight fire.
I mean, that ass is gonna burn.
Does
from
anybody have
dust of
health?
Fire. But
Anybody can heal?
Ass, man, dude, that's in his fucking intestines.
Just the next one's a little
yeah, you know
speaker.
it really is because again, just the shock of getting it in this was just not, and just it staying like just shut for.
Man's got a fucking
You
cop
know,
up his
first
Get
time,
in
shame on
there.
me. Second time, shame on you. You know?
Yeah,
You call me
that's
twice
pretty
about
much
this
it.
shit.
No,
Like,
both times.
one more
First of all,
time.
why would someone want to
No
get
one's
in
doing
there
it,
to
they
what
just
did?
take 'em and
Are
they
they
just-
on jerk meat or something?
I'd like to recommend my
Shush.
doctor for.
Shush. Continuing. Yeah, so they just give up, and they're just like, you know what, we'll take him. And miraculously, he gets it out. On the way there.
Oh.
Like, he finally relaxed enough for it to finally come out. By fucking miracle.
Bro,
I
relax.
don't like the idea that he was able to relax enough.
I just want to say this.
No, it's kind of
If
creepy,
I ever-
man.
Experience.
If I'm ever
What do you?
transporting someone with a rectal body or rectal foreign body in them, like, I need you to understand, if that shit falls out on my stretcher, I'm going out of service to clean it. That is foul.
Yeah, no,
That
that's
was inside of him.
We're not doing.
Yeah, that shit's probably
You're
fucking
gonna make
gross.
you're gonna make that a
as hell. Probably
separate training
smells,
drill just to
too.
get some extra time.
But like,
I'm
who in
staying
the
out of
right
service.
mind would do that either way?
Like a
Very
On the
horny
right
game
one would
hours.
stick a cucumber
yeah, so
and a
you
carrot in their ass.
He manages to slide it
I
out that
bet-
second time, and that's it. And
I bet he's gonna
I've
do
never
both
heard
next time. I bet he's gonna do both.
Any up?
Oh, bro.
Well, it's been
It's gonna be
years
carrot
now.
He's
first,
gonna
then
shove a whole
cucumber.
I don't
freaking
think he's
speaker
put-
in there.
But it's been years now. I don't think he's done it again.
Probably
Ah,
has, man.
Color
You know
time
that
comes with
one thing that person
experience.
like tries like
Actually,
you
to
know that
do
one
it
person
again.
like that preserved like a hot dog and like some
Back
shit
at it again.
preserved the carrot.
No.
These are the
Please.
carrots that got my ass and they had a not.
Nigga, do
they
you
got
have
better
down?
walk
Shut up,
on
Star.
life.
In the end,
You know,
that is a
Man,
carrot.
man, you shut up.
That person
Gotta get some
again,
health.
a baby carrot and a real carrot. It's just European.
Oh my god.
Can I be healed,
He
please?
gets that
Man, I don't
little
think I
one,
can
and then
sleep
gets the
tonight
big one up
knowing
there,
that.
and that was enough. And then months later, gets the cute. And never again have I ever heard that person get called in any bell.
Can I be healed, please?
I mean,
He couldn't find anything that would
I legit
lock him
remember
up
at
anymore.
one point searching up the address just to see if there was ever an update while I was gone, and nothing. So it's safe to assume this person finally learned his lesson after 2 times.
Well, I'm just
Alright,
impressed that there was even
are
a
some
second time,
options. There are some options.
It should,
He either
there shouldn't
changed
have been a second
identity,
time.
moved, or just moved to a different house.
I don't even know.
I mean,
But
I've
at the end,
yet to.
that was 2.
Monkey.
Bricks.
Fucking monkeys. Get the fuck out, monkey.
Yes, we've had the fat
That's the
pimp
biggest
tonight,
monkey.
and we've had the guy with carrots.
Mon-
Shut up.
Impressive.
After that, I don't have anything, except for like this one time. What's he? Yeah, there was like a few times, but after that, was just people yelling at each other on the radio.
Oh, that's happened
Can
before.
I please
us.
get healed?
That's not abnormal.
I don't know how you guys
Well, it
didn't
was
get
the
more
hospital.
calls like that.
It was the hospital that took him the first time, so yeah, he definitely got billed for that.
How did you guys not get more calls like that? Because remember, like those fucking Bad Dragon dildos? Those kind of came out like a few years ago.
No, no, those are like
train
supposed
for
to come
those.
out. Yeah.
They have
They're
like
still
a
as
base
big as
of
a
them.
fucking horse dick.
Doggo, how do you know?
Nah, they got like a base of them. It's fine.
Don't ask. I've seen research.
I don't
Oh.
don't work there anymore, so I would not know if Bad Dragon shit is happening now.
Come on and just
But
compare the
what's
differences between
But
the
again,
two.
I will
What
tell
would be
you
more
all that
dangerous?
has happened at that point. You know, again, that person did shove. And
I
there was
know a woman-
there was a
bag of jelly
rumor.
beans
There was like
up
some
my-
rumors.
Talk
There was
about
probably
Roadhouse.
someone eventually with like a wrench or some shit, but I can't confirm that. I can't
I
confirm
knew
it. I
a
cannot
woman
confirm
who
it. I
got
just remember
an
getting a text.
extra large.
I just remember
Wait,
getting a text one day that it happened.
I knew a woman who got an extra large dog dick dildo from a fucking Bad Dragon with cum tubes.
Oh no.
She said it was a joke.
Wait,
Then I
no,
looked her
not
up like
the
2,
cum-
3
there's
years
cum
later,
tubes?
and I looked her up 2, 3 years later, and her Twitter timeline is a travesty to the human race. Yes, I said dog. And she also has a book on how to get a dog to
How
bang
to.
you.
course
No,
it
it
was.
was
Oh,
mystery
boy.
meat.
I want to burn her. I
no,
want to
It was
burn
no,
her.
mystery
no,
meat.
no, no.
Not white. It's like a mix, but bad, very bad. It gets worse too. As I said, her timeline was a travesty. I didn't even know this existed. There is fetishized artwork of,
Oh yeah, you never knew that?
but
What the fuck?
so it's like the Riddler.
Okay, it's called
in, like,
Twitter,
abusing
Reddit.
You're a little too
Batman.
enthusiastic about that.
I may have seen it quite a few times.
Okay, let's see if
Whoa,
you've seen this
whoa.
one. It's literally the
that-
Riddler.
Oh,
fuck
come
up.
on,
yeah,
goddamn
you
it, I want
can.
the Z-Man.
No Z-maining, not allowed.
Oh, come on.
No,
Cole.
Z-Man, bitch, fuck
Sounds
you,
like
Z-Man,
some
Z-Man,
bullshit
Z-Man,
to me.
Z-Man, suck my balls.
You have balls?
No,
you're not gonna fucking
Yeah,
Z-Man.
bro, yeah,
You
bro,
suck
come on.
dick.
Insert her carrot.
Fuck?
Steven, have you
I
ever
never knew.
responded to fire panel calls at all? With
What's
fire
up?
signals
You
going
should
on.
Wait,
get
wait.
on drugs, bro.
Yeah.
Legion, I do have to finish this. It was artwork of the Riddler, like, abusing himself with heroin, and then he got kidnapped Batman, who was, like, super fucked up. I think there was also, like, feces involved, but it was him, like, tied to a chair
Oh wait,
and
that's
shooting
an
him
actual.
up
That's
with
an actual
heroin.
comic. That's an actual comic.
How do you know that? How the fuck do you know
I'm a
that?
I know a lot of
What
things,
the
alright? That I know a lot of
What?
things.
Man, he's my
Don't
friend.
judge
He's
me.
pretty weird, man. He knows a lot of shit, bro.
Shut up, you
He's seen a
shouldn't
lot of shit.
No,
I
no, no,
really
no, no,
have.
no. No, no, wait, how do
He's
you
been
know
through.
this?
Oh, I'm sorry, son. All the porn sites. I'm not even kidding, bro.
Who even says porn sites? I've been through every website.
Bro, just shut up.
Alright, chat, tell your story.
Alright, we
I
had
will Life of living hell.
we
by
had
just
smoke pouring out of an
things I
apartment
see.
door, right? It set off the smoke alarm in the hallway. We go into this unit. Oh fuck, we gotta get in. Alright, we break down the door, get the master keys, whatever. This black dude who looked like a straight up fucking pimp was passed out on the couch.
Racism.
The whole apartment was full of smoke. You couldn't see nothing. This dude had a fucking weed bowl in his hand and he was snoozing, okay? What the fuck, dude? What's going on? And then we look at the stove and there's some burning beans, some navy beans sizzling on the stove. And the whole unit's fucking smoked out.
Oh my god.
This dude, we shake him.
Crazy?
Yeah.
Yo, kill the gravedigger today.
This happened.
Kill the
with
gravedigger, come on, bitch.
This happened with a fireman from like another department that lived in the city that called because his sausage was burning. I'll tell you after.
I had to tear the fire alarm unit out of my kitchen in a rental. Because that shit kept beeping every single time I cooked. I'm sorry.
We shake this guy. He says, he wakes up and within a split second, oh shit, I burned my beans. And he fucking gets up and starts walking over the beans.
I burned my beans. Oh no.
Yeah, my beans.
And this guy's eyes were so fucking red. And he looked like he was Chinese, but he was African American. He was so fucking high.
That shit's hilarious.
That's the whole story.
I'm just waiting for a Reddit post that says, I burnt my beans while I was high. Alright, so nobody's gonna laugh, alright.
That wasn't as funny the third time.
We didn't laugh because it was
really
Reddit.
funny.
It's Reddit. We
Reddit.
didn't laugh.
Uh-oh.
You know, I know a girl who likes to call me names every once in a while. She's called me incel, fucking, I don't know, like everything
every
terrible.
girl?
The second she called me a Redditor, I almost fought her. I felt a more visceral reaction in my gut being called a Redditor than I did an incel.
You can understand being an incel, but Redditor
No.
and not 4chan or 8chan
No, I can't count
is a bit too far.
Even in my most lowest of lows, I don't think Redditor could have described me.
That is understandable.
Why are you a Z-man, bro?
I've gotten a few alarms. That shit happens like every fucking day.
Damn.
Every single fucking day.
It's usually for like really retarded shit, like just smoke alarms.
It is. Yeah. No. It really is. It really is. All you'll hear come through is the alarm person calling in, and is like, "Hi, I'm from the alarm company at X, Y, and Z. The building in our service at X whatever street, apartment this, currently has their fire alarms ringing, and we're seeing that just that." And they're like, "Can you send someone?" And when we send them to apartment buildings, we call it a 410. Engines, ladder 1, and rescue. Just ready to go. Just in case.
You said almost a whole truck to a fucking fire alarm?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
These are high rises.
Oh, they're high. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're apartment buildings.
Yeah, no, you don't want to.
Apartment buildings, you're gonna send them. For like for residents is one engine, one ladder. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like engine and ladder, and then eventually the ladder leaves, and then just the engine, just checks it out, clears it up. If nothing's confirmed, they just leave eventually. For the apartments, though, they're gonna go take a look, just make sure no one's on the floor, get them, just at least isolate the area and see. If there's nothing there, they're gonna downgrade quickly to a single 8 one engine ladder, and back to the engine, and then scold whoever they need to scold.
Yeah, I'm used to that shit, dude.
Yeah,
It's usually false calls.
routine. It's either like someone just didn't finish, wasn't stopped paying attention to their cooking, did something else, or maybe it was a malfunction. But if it was a malfunction, then they'll call the inspectors and they'll call the Department of Community Affairs, like to right, to cite that area.
Bro, I wasn't even close.
Pressure washing the trash.
Bro, Russian, what the fuck, yo? You how nice of you to join the Z team.
Can I please be redeemed?
Bro,
Can
not
I please be
redeem you,
redeemed?
pussy.
I
Don't redeem
don't
you,
want to say zombie, please.
Don't redeem you,
No
pussy.
redeeming.
I'd rather be a pussy than be a zombie.
The
Please
mirror's
redeem
at
me,
A.
please.
The mirror's at A.
Pussy, femboy, tranny, fucking HRT nigga. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Bro, Z-main, bro. I don't want to hear it.
I'll
more
give you
like
guys
Slaughterless
3 points
main.
here. Just keep over again. Here you go.
Kill the fucking
So,
mirror! Why is no one shooting?
Here you go. Go ahead.
We were
keep
talking
getting points
about
on me.
fire.
Here you go.
Sorry,
We're
I'm
talking about
storytelling. I'm out
EMS.
of
What's
commission.
going on?
Here you go. Here's
How
all the
about the
points.
police? Fuck the police. Am
Yeah,
I right,
so-
guys?
Fuck them. No, they're fucking
W.
useless. No. Here, I got shit to say. They are, when it comes to handling fire and EMS, they are fucking useless. They have not
what are they
helped on
supposed to do?
calls. They will shit. Grab something. They carry Narcan in their cars. They can do something. They have a lot of shit that they can possibly do.
No,
Get
I don't
people out
want
of
them
the
to carry
way.
Narcan anymore. No, I don't want them to carry Narcan anymore. They've Narcan 4 of my diabetic patients now. Fuck them.
No,
They're so fucking stupid.
no.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Bunch of fucking cavemen running around with Narcan.
I'm sorry. Again, I'm just like in fucking shock. I'm sorry. I can't even say anything else but just the words no for just how awful it is.
That's like giving somebody Narcan because they have a headache.
They're fucking stupid. I'm telling you.
That's not stupid. That's fucking retarded.
Well, they're cops. They are fucking stupid. That's the baseline. It gets worse depending on the department you're in. I shit you not.
Oh
They
yeah,
get worse
he was on the
depending
ground
on
and
the
he didn't look
department you
too
go.
good.
So I gave him some Narcan. I was like, did you even look at him? You just gave him Narcan?
He smelled the roast beef and he looked kind of funny. So I stuck him with a needle.
Oh my god. I mean, it's crazy because when we do it, it's
I
like
think
How
he
it
should
feels to
be
be
good. I
black.
think it should be better if we just stick
for
with
us,
a needle
we
and
just
call it
get
a day.
Legion
for us,
was
we
good.
don't send PD.
Oh my fucking god.
Generally,
I
they don't
died.
send
Take
PD
it in time.
unless it's
Not a
like
single
they have to
person came
secure
to-
something, or if they're the ones that finally see it. But we basically force them to call EMS if it looks like anything involving it. They don't do anything because what can they possibly do? Thankfully, I've not heard Narcanning a diabetic. Thank God. But like I remember, it was
times.
just like 4 fucking times again. How?
They're
Again,
dumb.
it's not because I don't know what to say, but I also don't know what to say in the same time. But I can only just say no. I just can't stop saying no for just how awful that sounds.
It is unfathomable.
It is ridiculous. Yeah, no, they had a... Yeah, no. Police are fucking awful in this area. Or
What's
just
a
in
good
general.
way to not get kicked for being AFK?
Play the game.
Evader bot.
Huh?
Play the fucking game.
I need to be AFK though. I'm hungry.
No. Go get food then, idiot.
But it might take me longer than expected.
Then
Yeah,
get ready to
cool.
get kicked for being
Who the
AFK.
fuck?
Yeah, cool.
I remember that fucking
casually
order
run
that had.
Just casually run back and just press space
Bro,
to
go
jump
get-
and then go back.
Eat it. Go eat it.
I might shove a
Have
cat.
you ever seen a combination crazy cat lady plus hoarder? Those are
I've
crazy.
got hoarders.
No, I mean this very specific
Well, I mean,
combination.
we responded to fires, but then we find out they're hoarding. Because all that shit's burning. There is this one apartment.
Oh,
not an
dude,
apartment,
wait.
Kinda.
Now, at the department I work at, there was a fire they had, and I remember seeing a photo from it, and it was literally a pile of dead cats. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
really.
I remember seeing that photo. I wasn't there, but I remember it. It was a pile of cats.
Combination. When you get a hoarder, that's also like a overly like crazy cat lady kind of dude or something like that. They don't feed their pets, and their pets get trapped in their hoarding trash and shit,
Yeah,
and they die.
there's so many there. You can't move.
Yeah.
You know, like one.
The worst
like you know, it's like
worst
when you
I've
keep
heard
adding,
is,
you have a reason. You know, you think you have a reason, but then it keeps getting too many. You know, like then eventually it just becomes unmanageable. But you still keep finding reasons that they just keep popping up. So you take them in, and then you can't take care of them. And then after, you know, they're dying, but you know, you can't put them anywhere. These are so much so either, you know, there's been cases where, you know, if you look at the SPCA shit, or if they call PD for it, all they can do is just put them in the fucking, like, FM radio, listen to government frequencies. You know, but all you can do is just put them in, you know, like the freezer or just anywhere that's like not in your immediate area that you can smell, because you can't really put them anywhere. And then,
I don't think they have a sense of smell. I think that went away.
Forced entry. Oh no, definitely. There's like nose blindness. Like eventually there is, but it's like, you know, like and when it starts, that's just how it is, kinda.
What kind of fucking conversation have I just entered into?
It's story time on BL.
Oh Santa, you missed the you missed story time.
Up, man.
Yeah, I actually just took. I will take a shot of water because that is my life currently.
All right.
I'll take a shot of Jack. Let's do it, baby.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Bro, I legit minute early. From like, so I coughed over, you know, like I coughed like in the middle of like of taking that shot of the Knob Creek, and that shit's 60%. So you know that shit burns if it goes back up.
What the fuck are you, Knob Creek?
Bro, that shit's cast strength. They got the cast strength.
Where the fuck did you get that? The Knob Creek that I've been drinking is 40%.
Got him.
The liquor store I went to is 50. Yeah, the one I got is 50. Yeah, I have 50 that I normally get, and then I have, then there's cast strength that's 60.
I need to get me some of that, man. Holy fuck.
No, it's good. It's really good. Get like something greasy with it. You will enjoy it. I really like it.
Well, I just got charged and I died.
It's good.
Fuck this game.
I'm being abused.
The cum demon killed me.
The add-on zombie survival is creating errors. Check the problems menu for details.
I have the same thing.
Fun. Yeah, so like, you know, I somehow had a cough that came in mid-shot. And so that sent it back through my nose. And all I feel is like singeing. It's just singeing in the back of my nose and like my throat. And it's just, you know how it just creates spit and more spit, and you just have to blow your nose? That's what I started doing. I basically ran to this thing and just hovered over and just like threw water in there. And eventually, I don't know why, it just came out. I just started like vomiting what I ate earlier, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was just like a lot. And I was like, this is not fun at all. And then turned into like a random fucking nosebleed. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This has never happened ever. Especially with Knob Creek, and I've been having Knob Creek for like a while. So, yeah, no, I just... That was more than enough for one.
Dude, nosebleeds fucking piss me off.
Bro, they're fucking...
They always happen at the worst times.
Half the time when I fucking work out, my fucking nose starts bleeding, and it's like, fuck off, you know?
For me, it's when I'm in a fucking lower deck of the ship and the brake dust is in the air and it ends up in your mouth and shit and gets in your nose. So your nose just randomly bleeds.
They had, no, for me, I get them like every season.